Hello, dear students, good morning. Students, having learnt the fourth poem, A Thing of Beauty, very intensively, now it is the turn to learn the next poem. Okay, the name of the poem is A Roadside Stand. I think you know it very well that this the poem was re-included in the syllabus by CBSE board last year. Okay, so this is the poem A Roadside Stand is written by a well-known, renowned poet, okay, English poet whose name is Robert Frost. So first of all, I would like to write the name of the poem. It is the poem number POEM poem. Poem number 5. The name of this poem is A Roadside Stand. A roadside stand, STAND stand. A roadside stand. Okay, this is the poem number 5. This is the poem number 5. A roadside stand. A roadside stand. Okay, the poem is written by WRITTEN, written by, okay, written by Robert Frost. ROBERT, Robert Frost. Okay, Robert Frost, an American poet. Robert Frost. Okay, so now I would like to provide here the first of all introduction to this poem. Introduction. DUCTION. Introduction to the poem. Introduction to the poem. Introduction to the poem. Okay. In this poem, a roadside stand, the poet Robert Frost mainly describes the pitiable, pitiable or pitiable and miserable condition, CONDITION, condition of the poor village folk who face the acute shortage of money and lead a difficult life on the fake promises on the fake promises the of the fake promise of the fake promises given to them or of the rich people living in the nearby cities. The poet also mentions it quite freely that the government and other social agencies seem to be appear, or you may write here seem, seem to be very kind and sympathetic to the poverty stricken villagers, but they actually do them no good and never think about their pathetic conditions. Though though they pass through the countryside area all day long, and night hours too. They simply pass by the side of their homes and the sex means tents, cottages established by them, set up along the roadside with a special objective or purpose of getting money in cash from the city dwellers by selling their locally made items to them. To them. Frost also presents here the lives of poor, deprived people of the villages who are or who look too innocent to be duped. Duped means cheat, broad daylight. To be duped or to be cheated in broad daylight by the skilled, smart-minded people of the urban state. In this introduction, I have given you the maximum those points. I have included the maximum those points which move all around this poem. My dear students, the main theme of this poem is based on the pitiable condition of the poor villagers and their continuous longing, wish or willingness to get some hard cash, to get some money in cash, so that they could also feel the pleasure of money in their hands and start living just like the people of the urban states, just like the people of the city life. So they are too poor, they are too innocent, they are too sympathetic, okay, to be duped, to be cheated, okay, to be taken into the confidence by the smart-minded, by the clever-minded. We may also use the word clever-minded, CLEVR, clever-minded people of the urban state, शहरी क्षेत्र, okay, urban state, urban state, okay. So that's why I tell you here, this is the introductory part of this poem. And if you take it very seriously, if you read it very seriously, I promise you that you can be fully able to answer each and every question very confidently if you get all the details and if you write them down in your fair notebook. Okay, and if you keep this the poem in a very open, well, if you learn this the poem in a very open-minded sense, quite open-mindedly, so then there will be no problem, okay, to learn all about this poem, okay, in one go. There will be no need to revise and learn, repeat it and relearn it on your part. So here I have already expressed here this the facts, and I have written here in my voice. In this poem, A Roadside Stand, the poet Robert Frost mainly described the pitiable and miserable, okay, very bad condition, CONDITION condition of the poor village folk, okay, who face the acute shortage of money and lead a difficult life on the fake promises of the rich people. Okay, so similarly, if I have already written all these facts and you can easily read it out on your part. Okay, my dear students, now I would like to provide you here the next point, and the next point stands for your main features. MAIN, main points, or you may say here features, FEATURES, main features. Main points and main features. What are the main points? I would like to write here. Okay. First one. The roadside stand. A roadside stand. A roadside stand. A roadside stand is established, is set up at the edge of the road, EDG, edge of the road. I would like to write it in another sense. The poor villagers establish a stand. You may use here the word shack, 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 or a cottage or a mini shop, where at the edge of EDG, edge of the road, expecting that the rich people of the city would come there and buy their things. They would be able, or they would get some ready cash they would get some ready cash from the city dwellers and start living a different life and start living a different life. Point number 2, the poor villagers found themselves in a very sad and depressed mood or condition when they got no customer to buy their products and help them earn money. Okay, help them earn money. The next parts would be written by me here very shortly in the next lecture, because the time of this lecture has been over. The lecture duration is around 20 to 22 minutes, 23 minutes, and I think the duration has been over. So I would like to write the remaining facts related to this poem Roadside stand in my next lecture. Okay, thank you, beta.